Well, howdy friends and family, Jake from GD Honey Acres here, and today we're going to try to go through and kind of clean up a lot of the bird comb we saw in the last couple videos that we left. It's about, I'd say, 130, 140 right now. Cloud covered sky, there's a chance of storms this evening. We're also going to go ahead and swap out all the 1-to-1 that's in here. Most of the jars are empty. Duna and Dorothy probably still have, I don't know, at least a quarter to half full, but we're going to get rid of it anyway to avoid growing anything. Thankfully today the wind's only about 8 to 10 mile an hour sustained and gusting to maybe 20, and it's coming out of the, I think, the northwest right now, so the machine shed is blocking it all, so hopefully we won't get all that wind in the audio again. Please forgive us about that. We couldn't help it. There's 30 to 40 mile an hour winds. Alright, let's get going into Duna. Hopefully when I'm doing this, like, we can get eyes on a Duna since we didn't get her. And then hopefully we'll also get eyes on, let me think here, who was that we else couldn't see? Sophia. Hopefully we get eyes on Sophia. Alright, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take this all off on a Duna. We'll just go 1-to-1-to-1. And get cleaning it up and throwing them back together and situated and happy and healthy. Let's get going. All right. All right, let's go ahead and check all these frames real quick and see if we got anything on the bottom we need to clean up. They're pretty chill right now, but since we are midday, we should have most of the workers out flying and foraging right now. Shouldn't be a whole lot of big population going on. By the way, I went to Harbor Freight earlier today. I needed some more of the 7mm gloves, but they didn't have any, so I'm just resorting to the 5mm that we had on hand. And I just kind of doubled them up and I have extra in my pocket. Let's go ahead and go through. That's all wet. Nothing but wet there. The Duna's hive is starting to draw out more on the other frames, thankfully. They need to use up all that. The last time we were in here, they had about 3/4 of their 1-to-1 jar left over. They had it almost, well, here, we're about 1/3 now, so they just started sucking it back down. So let's go ahead and get this top brood box put back together because I don't see anything that needs cleaned up on it. Okay. Check these girls out. They're all pretty chill. I like it. Not building out yet on this. Let's just do like we did before. I'm really hoping we could spot our queen. This is all wet. I'm also going to be looking for eggs. We had eggs last time. I just really want to make sure we got eggs still. We've got larvae of all stages in here. I do not see a Duna yet. Nothing to clean up on the bottom there. Still see single eggs, so she's got to be in here. Let's just hope we see her. She does lay some beauties. So there's quite a few drones, but they're at that time right now where they can be producing drone. Just gonna do this one. I know I'm annoying you girls. I do have the smoker ready to go. I brought extra smoker fuel if I needed it. Larvae of all stages. Still not getting an eye on the queen. She's all black, so she's pretty easy to spot anyway. I'm looking down on the bottom too. I am seeing some comb I'm gonna have to clean up on the side where they started kind of bridging. Let's get that clean. Make sure she's not on there. Gotta do a little shaky shake. That wax over there. Let's get rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Larvae of all stages again in this one. No Queen Aduna yet. No cups yet either. Come on, Aduna, where you at, girly? A lot of open cells. Not really liking that too much. Starting to think we might be queenless. I mean, we did see some single eggs, but we are not getting eyes on the queen. I mean, I'm still seeing single eggs in this one, so she's got to be in here, right? Aduna, you got me really nervous. Still seeing single eggs. Whew. Hey, big boy. Big drone right there. I'm not seeing our queen, guys, at all. I'm starting to think Aduna's not here anymore. I don't know what would have happened. Oh, I'm glad my DDP yoga showed up today. I'm gonna start doing that and hopefully... Oh my Lord, there's our queen. Right there. We got Aduna. We found her. She's still present. Blue dot, just chilling there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, Aduna, you are still present. I'm happy, good. All right, let's close you back up and move on here. So we're gonna close her up. Get the new jar 1-to-1 on there. We'll be back in a few days to see what their progress is. One reason we're still feeding right now is we need to get comb built, and with the possibility of rain almost for another 3 or 4 days straight, that means the flowers are going to get washed out of all their nectar, so they're going to have to redo it all. You have to get all new nectar going, so our bees are going to need food, otherwise they could starve. I don't want to lose my bees to starvation. To me, that's a lazy, neglectful beekeeper that lets their bees starve. Don't get greedy trying to get your honey. I mean, you need your bees, right? You need your bees to make honey. So don't be greedy and thinking that they're going to be good to go just because there's lots of flowers. if it rains a lot, all that nectar gets washed out, then they don't have food. And then one, they're going to use their food stores. And if it rains too long, then they're going to use too many of them food stores and they're going to starve to death. So we're going to keep feeding them right now. Here's that 1-to-1. Nothing's growing on it yet. But the reason we switched it out was so we wouldn't start worrying about mold or something in there. Ugh, good, it broke loose. I've been having trouble getting these to break loose. So there's a handy-dandy little tool I got at Harbor Freight that it's got like a bike chain on it, but it's built into a pair of locking pliers, aka vice grips. So that way it can really just grab on anything circular. You just tighten it down. And I've been having to use that to break those lids loose. So I got that one loose all the way right away, so I'm just going to leave it loose. All right, well, let's move on to Rose, and we'll see about cleaning her up. This is all I had to clean up out of Aduna, and we found her, so I'm happy about that. Let's keep rocking. See, this is why, I don't know if you can see the black smudges, but that's mold starting to grow. That's why we change them out so frequently, even if they haven't took it all down. See, there's that black smudges. So even if they haven't taken all that in, we still change it out just because. All right, I might not do so much talking this time, and we'll just go through and clean it up and put her back together, because we saw Rose last time, I do believe.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
All right, so second box is good to go. Let's go ahead and move down below and see if we need to clean up down there. There's our queen again, Queen Rose. Real beautiful. I'll go ahead and get rid of this burr comb right there. All right. Rose is still doing wonderful. Brand new comb here. That's almost fully drawn, and we're drawn out on these last two. I only saw one little piece of burr comb I had to get out. So I'm gonna go ahead and close these lovely ladies up. We'll move on to Blanche. All right, guys, so I'm not sure how much you saw that because it was on time lapse, so I'll go ahead and put the time lapse up. But we did see the queen. I held it in front of the camera, hopefully got a few good pictures of her. There was quite a bit of burr comb on the bottom. It was a lot of brood. So what I'm going to do there is we'll take it into the shop and kind of dissect it and look for mites. I got a hold of Man Lake, by the way, just an update since I brought up in the last couple videos. They said those test kits are all on back order and they will be shipped as soon as I get them. So hopefully that'll be soon, but we'll go ahead and we'll look through that brood on that burr comb and see if we find any kind of mites inside there. All right, let's go on to Sophia. This is Sophia. We'll try to do like we did before and just kind of go fast with it, and I'll be fast forwarding as we go through it. If I find Sophia, like before, we will go ahead and show her to the camera, and hopefully I don't screw up and have it on time lapse again. All right, that's it for the top. Let's go and move to the bottom box. That's a lot of population. Alright, so once again I did not see Sophia, but I saw loads of single eggs, larvae of all stages, cat brood. So more than likely I believe she's in there. They might have cleaned all that paint off of her. We're going to spend a good amount of time one day probably refinding her and get another dot on her. Alright, that's it for Sophia. I'm going to do some stretching on my back because it kind of hurts a little bit, and we'll move on to Dorothy. This is Dorothy. Ooh. You're not supposed to build it to the inner board, ladies. All right, let's get inspecting this one and try to see if we got anything we need to clean up. Looks like she's doing good, starting to draw out everywhere. But that can't happen, girls. That's got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Dorothy is in the top. There she is, nice blue dot. Hello, Dorothy. How you doing, honey? You're looking as beautiful as ever. She's expecting to sell right now. Let's see if she lays an egg. There she goes. She's laying an egg. Getting it laid. There it is. She just laid an egg. Beautiful girl. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see that right there, but they're festooning. Let's see if we can get that. That's a festoon where they're holding together. All right, let's get it closed up. All right, so we went ahead, went through all the hives, cleaned them all up. Got rid of a lot of bird comb. Here's the ball of bird comb I got that had no brood in it. All the bird comb that had brood, we are going to go ahead and freeze them for a few days to kill off anything in there. And then we're going to go through and kind of dissect them, open them up, and see if we have any mites in there. So I need to get some small tweezers and forceps and such so we can go ahead and go through that dissection. The only lady that we could not find was Queen Sophia. There was a lot of single eggs in there, larvae of all stages, a capped worker brood. There was very little drone brood. So I'm pretty sure she's still in here. It's just, I'm thinking that maybe they cleaned that paint mark off of her. So now I can't see her because she was big and brown, almost the same color as all the comb. So she's hard to spot anyway. All right, guys, well, that was the cleaning up of the frames and cleaning off the bird comb. Hopefully there's the video of that festooning in there. I'll try to get that on the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this and like kind of seeing what we're doing, and hopefully it's giving you guys some ideas. Maybe a few of you watching this will become beekeepers too. I hope y'all are doing well whenever you are, wherever you are. I'll pray for your family. You keep praying for mine, and we'll keep doing what we do and having a good time doing this. I'm getting real excited. Hopefully next year we can get some honey off these hives, and my goal this year is just to get all 5 of these hopefully to survive the winter. That's why we're doing the double deeps. Hopefully they'll have enough resources they can survive the winter time. Alright guys, well, give us a like and subscribe if you like the video, and yeah, please subscribe, and take care of y'all. God bless. Bye.